summary of the recordings and the feedback forms for each session that we had last time. So I still got around, I still form part of your seat work. And the presentations that were provided by our speakers were uh, actually here. So just click on this and you will be redirected. As to the recordings, you have it here. I did get a message that for the first Kapihan session with Miss Tati, the audio was not clear. At least nawawala yung audio ko. So I will be doing another video just to summarize the points that were presented for each Kapihan session. So don't worry, I will be posting it here on eLearn for your consumption. And as well as for those who were not yet able to do the sessions on Module 1 and Module 2, please do so. I received emails asking if there were deductions. There are no deductions yet. Feel free to participate in the modules or in the activities provided in each module. So just allow me to share very briefly of what we had. Sorry, let me just stop sharing for a while. Can I get a verification if you could see the... Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. Just to go through, so last week we had Driving Innovation, the Government Industry Academic Ecosystem by Ms. Katrina Gratuito, and also Curating Your Research, the Salixic Incorporated Journey by Engineer Jill Manapa. So from these two sessions, I read some of your comments and suggestions as well as learnings. So I think one there which struck me the most was some of you were requesting if we could have the in terms of questioning or in terms of Q&A, you'd like to have siguro that you could ask anonymously. So I did consider that, but I went through the course outline that we agreed upon. So I think it was number 2 there that one of the course expectation is for you to build up your confidence. And reflecting on that perspective, I see the need for you to be confident on asking questions. Mga moms and learners, don't worry. This course is here not to judge you or not to see if you are asking intelligent questions, because we won't know if these questions are ano ba sila if you don't ask them. So I hope that we could have the courage to ask those questions without being anonymous. So don't worry, kita-kita ra bitaw diri nga section and we are here to learn. So our resource speakers naman are I prepped them already that this we are here for a learning environment. So that's part of learning, ladies and gentlemen. And I am also proud with your class as well, because you really interacted with our speakers. And yun nga, di ba? Communication is not just limited to presentation, not just limited to verbal. So it could also be written. So you could, our research speakers naman provided their email address. So that's also a training for you if you'd like to ask more questions. Uh, that's why I also encourage you to send emails, because that would also train you to be that's part of being professional, of sending emails. So kahit you're still in this class, you'll be trained to actually how to send emails. So let me just let one of your classmates in. Okay, I think she's in. So going back, I hope that in the next session you'll have more courage to ask more questions. So also we had Miss Jill. We did consult some of my friends in the ecosystem, and for next week, we will have another startup who would share his experience. So The title of our next kapihan session would be The Modern Day Mangangalakal ng Basura, The Republic Junk, Trash to Cash Partner ng Bayan Story. So this is a local startup just based here in Cagayan de Oro. So you could actually check his Facebook page, Republica Junk or Republic Junk. So we'll have Miss the founder himself, Mr. Hope Carino, next week to share to you his thoughts as well as we'll dig deeper onto his customer value proposition and markets. So you would learn uh, those components from his sharing. So just to move back our schedule a bit, so instead of having it this week, we'll have Miss Alaris Domingo Antonio on value proposition customer and markets on March 3. And some will have design thinking on March 4. So most of you have already answered the module or the Excel file that I asked of you, and those were we are working with Engineer Crisil on how we can uh, attend to your needs or how we can maximize the opportunity to turn your ideas, your FY, into tangible products or intangible services. That's why, so ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite you. I don't know if this was already endorsed by your other teachers, but if you have the time, and since most of your studies involve transportation, allow me to share my screen. If you have the time tomorrow, I invite you to this good business forum on CDO Metropolization, the traffic and the transport and traffic forum. So this would be tomorrow 1:30 to 4. If you are free, you can join. This is not of the class, by the way, just to clear out. This is not required. But if you'd like to learn more about the plans of the city or the plans of uh, here in Metro Cagayan, registration is free. I will be posting the link on the chat box. So if you have the time, oh sorry, I let me just send it again. So if you have the time, you can join the event. Again, it's not required of this class, but if you are interested, please join and know more about what the plans and programs of the city are in terms of transportation. So I think basically that's it on my end. Unless you have questions or clarifications, we'll meet again on February 24 for the another kapihan. But for now, I entice everyone to please answer the feedback forms, to go through the modules and participate in the discussions. I will be updating module 2 and module 3 once I get majority of your outputs. So I think that's it on my end. Unless you have questions or clarifications, the floor is now open. Do I have questions or clarifications from the class? Yes, Sir Kim, you are recognized. Thank you, sir, for that question. As this stage, sir, it's okay because what you will be learning is the process lang naman, sir. So, at this stage, it's okay. But later on, maybe you'd like to collaborate with the other teams. That's also okay. But for the purpose of the CSL activity, it's okay. Yung iba nga is, I think from the aside from the FY group, they also would like to develop their own idea. So they had two outputs, and that's okay. This course is to help you turn your ideas, products uh, into something that is of economic significance. So the more ideas, the better. And again, we are here to learn the process. So it's okay. Uh, Also, if you'd like to consider adding more ideas, that would be much appreciated. Okay, sir? May questions pa po ba or clarifications? So I think there's wala na po. So God bless on your prelims. I hope you're doing well. And on February 24, we will meet again to have that kapihan session with Mr. Carino of Republic Junk. So time tomorrow. And if you're interested, you may join the CEO Metropolization Transport and Traffic Forum. I think Dr. Annabel Abuso would be one of our resources. Please, if you have time, join the event. And I think it will be posted on Facebook lang naman. So I will share to you the recording should it be available on Facebook. So wala na ho ba talaga? Is everybody safe or hangover pa from Valentine's?
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, Sir Neil, thank you so much for that. So before we end this class, may everybody to please turn on their camera. I'd like to take a screenshot of the course, or of the class rather. So please, if it's feasible to turn on your cameras. Apologies, I still have a question here. Mr. Pete, you were asking if lessons about the Kapihan session. You mean to say preview session, sir? Can I get a clarification from Sir
Yes,
Pete?
sir. Kato itong, di ba, ang first sir kay dili kayo madunggan.
Okay, sir. Sige, sir. Please expect the mode, uh, what do you call this, sir? That presentation, I will share it to you so you'll have time to review as well, sir. What I will do, sir, is I will share the, hindi lang naman sa first, sir, and also the second, so you could get more inputs from me, sir. So, yun lang po. Clear po ba tayo, Sir Pete?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, thank you so much. Apologies on that, class. We have another question. Sir Neil, you are acknowledged.
Hi sir, good evening sir. Mag-ask unta ko sir if kanang need pa ba mag-answer ato bitang Google Forms about sa katong Friday na kapehan session? Wala mo ko naka-join sir since nakakoy class ato nga time sir ba.
Yes, sir. The recording of that, sir, is available on eLearn. So you could view the recording, sir, and provide also your feedback, sir. And again, sir, let me just emphasize to the class as well. It's not really, I am not quite particular with the attendance. So I'm much more particular with what you are learning and what your class would want to learn. So, Sir Neil, I hope it's okay. You could view the recording on eLearn. Nakita mo ba, sir?
Ay na ako sa phone karon sir so di na ko ma-access ang e-learn sir.
Sige, sir. Quickly, class, I'll just share my screen. Ito, sir. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes
Sir
sir.
Neil? Yes. This portion, you have the, once you click this, you have the recording from the session of Miss Friday session. And also, sir, you have here the presentation naman of what so feel free to explore on it. And again, from the previous question, I will be posting my inputs for both Kapihan session so that you also have reference for clearer reference for everyone. So, my questions to po ba? Okay, Sir Pete, you're welcome. Sige, so far, sige, before I, ano pa hubang, let me just, I'm actually thinking of inviting other startup founders right now. So maybe you can type in the chat box before we move to on, ano pang topic na gusto ninyo. Quickly, just quickly po. So with that, can you open your camera so that I can take a picture? Sige po. Okay. Sige po. Just take a screenshot. Bring out your best smile for this evening. May I get a thumbs up from everyone? Thumbs up po tayo. Okay. Ready? When, one, two, three. One, two, three. So it's okay po. It's okay. No worries mga moms and sirs. I understand po. Again, feel free to email me or send a message. Learn or okay lang din naman sa Facebook but I might not be able to reply sa Facebook. So with that, may I request somebody to have our closing prayer, and if it's okay, I'd like to request Sir Pete for the closing prayer.
Uh, for the Catholics, make the sign of the cross in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God, thank you for this afternoon, Lord God, that you have gathered us all here today, Lord God. Lord, please guide Sir Nash, Lord God, that uh, tagan punto siya matudlo sa mga Lord, and kami po mga students, Lord, tagan punto kami matunan, Lord. Amen.
Thank you so much, Sir Pete. God bless everyone. Stay safe. Stay connected to me. Again, invitation not required, but I think you'd learn a lot. Sige po. See you next on February 24. Bye, class.
Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
See
Thank you,
you.
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.